Good morning, young people in this great country, the Gambia. Good morning, young people in Africa, and good morning, young people across the world. It is important we ask ourselves the following question, and we must ask: what must we do to save the Gambia, and what must we do to take the leadership of this great country as young people? 1965 to date. 1965 to date, we as young people has been dancing for the elderly one in the political arena. It is time for us to dance for ourselves, and it is time that we call on those old ones to start dancing for us as young people. Because it is time for us to take the leadership, and we must take the leadership, and it must be now. I am pleased to submit to you, the young people in this great country, that our political system needs to be revisited. Revisiting of our political system is a must, and we must do it. We need a political system that is being designed and handled by the young people. We need a political system that is environmental friendly. We need a political system that is economically and political and social friendly. But the type of politics that we have in this great country, we are young people, and then we need to ask ourselves the system that we have in place. Are we partners in development? Let us ask ourselves, the policy and program of this great country, is it reflecting the interest and the need of the young people? It is very sad today when young people are not having any hope in their own government, when young people are not having any hope in their own country. A lot of young people are taking the risk to Europe, taking the back way because they do not have any hope in their own system. It is time you, the young person in the smallest village in this great country, start asking yourself, what should I do and what must I do in 2021? The old, we appreciate your effort. The old, we need your guidance. The old, we need your lesson. But it is time you understand, and you must understand, that young people are ready to take the leadership of this great country, and they must. It is important as politicians, you revisit your system and then train the young ones within your system and then coach them within your system so that they will prepare to take the leadership of this great country come 2021. There is nobody around the world that will have presidential experience. Nobody ever worked in the state house as a president. We are all outside, and then we are all planning. Then those plans that you have as old ones, I am calling on you, train the young ones so that tomorrow they will take the leadership of this great country. I am calling on the young people to prepare and then come out with programs and plans. How are we going to develop this country, because the country has been in the hands of the old for so long. From 1965 to today, if you look around, you only see jungles. You look around, you only see environment that is not developmental and youth friendly. So how are young people going to change the narrative? This is important for us as young people. We ask ourselves, and we must ask this. Political revisiting in this great country is very necessary, and we must do. The all that are calling us to dance for them, we are telling them, we have been dancing for you for many years. Now it is time for you to dance for us, and it is time for you to coach us, and it is time for you to guide us. But the leadership of this great country must be in the hands of the young people. Example of developed countries, they are almost led by young people. President Barack Obama, President Macron in France, all of them, when they were coming into office, they were young people. Why are we still dancing, and why are we still not having the confidence and the courage to take the leadership of our great country? I am submitting to you, the young people, that we must do, and we must take responsibility as citizens of this great country, that the leadership of this great country must be revisited, and then the political system of this great country need to be revisited, and we the young people have to take our responsibility as citizens, as young people. We need to take our responsibility as citizens and take the mantle of leadership of this great country. For Gambia to develop, young people must take responsibility. For Gambia to meet the international standard, young people must take the leadership. We cannot, and we are tired of dancing for the old one for 55 plus years. Now it's time for you, the young person, and come out and then take your responsibility. I am calling on the government, and I'm calling on all the politicians, the young people that lost their job during the COVID-19, the young people that lost their job during the COVID-19, and the young people that are sitting without job because of the COVID-19, or because they are not the policy and program is not reflecting to their need. I am calling on the government of the day to revisit the policy, to revisit the program, and visit the development programs of this great country, so that the young people will have hope in this great country, so that young people will have a place, will have hope in this great country. And I am submitting to all of you that our political system needs to be revisited. This is not the system that will change the narrative. Our political system in this great country needs to be revisited. 1965, when our fathers went out to ask for independence, this was not the narrative. Let's come out and change the narrative in a system that is young people friendly, in a system that is developmental friendly, in a system that is environmental friendly. Thank you.